this is for the benefit of a good bloke on the YouTube internet web thing, Resto Dan, and also my good friend Pepper K, and all Chevy Impala fans all over the world. This is a freshly delivered 1967 four-door, as we say in Australia, pillarless sedan. And we're looking at the trunk, the boot, at the moment, hoping it comes through on the video okay. I would love to know what this is. It's got a hinge on it and suits a doobie luckies. I don't know what the hell. But thinks he's pretty solid, except for down there. You can see right through to my toolbox on the outside. Go figure. But I think that I could easily fit quite a few bodies in the back here, and any evil spirit wielding, killing type things. Bit of rust everywhere actually. Lots, some bad, some. Everything's fixable, as I've been assured. I'm going, yeah, well, I've looked at Impala Bobs, and sure, you can get every bit for it. It's just got to get the money. So I think I'll try and follow Resto Dan's lead and follow his example. And aim high, but you know, don't be in a rush. Anyway, this is the back end. I've got things to say about the people who imported this, but not right now. I'm just happy that after 8 months of waiting for this car to arrive, it's here. And I can start giving it a new and much loved life here in Australia, in sunny Queensland. And yeah, we'll have a look at the rest of the car in a sec. Hang on. You can see here, this is the right rear quarter. Missing a few badges, but it's suffered, I think, the fate of a lot of large cars. People just forget the clearances and they've banged into something pretty solid. I say a post of some sort, and that's pushed that all out. But I'd say that's fixable. I don't know yet. I'll have to get an expert to look at this. I'm not a panel beater at all. I just know when I see rust, there's more to be seen. It's like an iceberg. But this may well be a replace whole panel yet. I hope not. I'd rather just, if it's cheaper to do it, I'd rather just get someone to weld all that up, and I'll file it and stuff. But welding, I really want to have someone who knows what they're doing do a proper job. And it doesn't matter if it's a pro or someone in the garage. Someone who can weld and do a nice job, I'm happy. Cheaper the better. But she's pretty straight. It's a home job. I've got the fan on, by the way, because it's stinking hot and very humid. Just like Georgia or wherever this comes from. Doors look pretty good. I mean, there's just a few scratch marks there, but just a bit of surface rust. And that's pretty well the same on the other side as well, which I can't get to because this is a small shed. Shuts like it should. Surface rust on the chrome trim. I'd say she spent a fair bit of time outside. But I reckon I may be looking in the wrong place, but I'm going by my experience with Toyotas and things like that. They always go down the bottom doors, and I can't see any oversprays of these doors not being original with the car. It was retrimmed, but I'm impressed. The seals look pretty good, but I'll get a magnet to those and see what they look like with a magnet. God, hey, 43 years old and she shuts like a lid on a tank. It's shut, man. Anyway, alright, well, I've got to squeeze through that gap there. We'll get some shots of the front for you. Hang on a sec. There's a bit around the windscreen. That looks pretty good. That roof, I'm pleased with the roof. I think there's a scrape there from, you know, shoehorning it into a 40-foot container with other 50-foot cars. You know how it is. Yeah, that gutter there's alright. Down there, I think the panel beater should be able to clean up pretty good, if not myself. Front vent there, I'll take that off. She's a little raised over that end there, but that'll come off anyway. That bit's alright. I think all the rust is down the bottom, and I'm pretty sure it's from the Virginia. That's right, that's where this car was registered most of the time. From the Virginia, and I know the Virginia state, one of the two. Just a few things. I thought from the photos this was the lip version, the plastic light, but parkets as we call them here, but or corner lights. But okay, I'll get those eventually. Personally, I don't like those. That sort of looks a bit, you know. Yeah, it's had a pretty good dong on the front bumper there. Thanks very much, guys, for the whoever did that. Grills nice and straight. At least, I'm not sure about that. I'm just not quite sure of it all. I'll look at photos. I'm quite sure there's some 67 Impala guys out there who'll know. There she is. 327. I'm told it was reconditioned 7,500 miles ago, and if you take into account any steam cleaning that our quarantine did, I tend to believe that it looks reasonably fresh. But air conditioning, woohoo! I'll need that. Radiator looks okay. Couple of stabs in there, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, the tops of the guards. There's a bit of rust along that front of that bonnet there. That stuff here. Oh, that's gone right through. Look at that. Oh, that's crap. All right. I know really nothing about panel beating. I just used to do the invoices and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that I don't have to get a whole new bonnet. Hood. Get it? I also think it had an alarm system, because I'm finding bloody wires floating around all over the show. I don't know. I'll get that sorted out. Oh, there's the... Oh, hang on. Can you see that? Jesus, that's hot. Yeah, so I've got a photo of that later. I'll go and look it up, see where it was built. I would love to find out the history of the car. You know, just to know where it's been and that sort of stuff. I'm quite sure in 43 years it's got some stories to tell. All the rubber's down there. I just saw that a minute ago and I've gone, oh, okay. I have a funny feeling that we're going to be pulling this front clip off at some stage. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if the paint's just come off and it's showing some factory thing or what the hell that is. But you know, we'll figure it out. Probably never will. But yeah, big old lump, big old iron lump. It says Holley carburetor, but I don't know if it's a Holley carburetor or not. I've got a photo. My buddy in the States, Pepper, will clue me up on that. He's an old drag racer from the 60s. Chevy man through to the core. My type of guy. He's also a train nut, just like me. That's how we met. Model Y rating and stuff. Yeah, that front guard's looking pretty sad. Look at that, eh? More bubbles than a bottle of Coke. Oh, God almighty. That's a shocker. So maybe a couple of front guards. Ooh, yeah. Bit of cleaning up to do. I've been told, and since I bought this, I paid for it. You cannot buy. I can't find any reasonable '67 Impalas with no post, 4 doors. Because they're just a car in the States from what I understand, until Supernatural showed up. And that's where I come into the picture. Oh, look at that. There's a bit of a bubble there. Yeah, I wonder how deep that goes, eh? Now the roof's starting to look a bit funny. Look at that. You know, lucky that it's not a $60,000 full resto car or something like that. You'd be pretty pissed, wouldn't you? I'll say this, anybody who's importing a car from another country, deal with a company who is registered and located in your country. And if your country's cut up in the States, go with someone really local. Ask the locals what the local company's like. Don't deal with the company who's in the home state of the vehicle you're getting it from, because if there's any troubles, you've got to get lawyered up and it'll cost you. So always deal with your local companies, because your local consumer rights advocacy or whatever, your consumer affairs will be able to help you. Whereas with this, I've got a few things to sort of have a whinge about, but I'll deal with that in time to come. But I'm just looking forward to getting this baby going and cruising around. She'll be painted all black. Yep, Supernatural, got the plates. Woohoo, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, there we go, stage 1. Let's just pull the lid down, which is really, really hot. There you go, my baby. Yeah, they've got a good looking front, I reckon. It's just personal, but the 66 looks like someone smacked it in the mouth. It's all swelled up. 68's alright, but I like the 67. Anyway, catch you later. See how we go.